Greetings and salutations. What's going on? Super chill today. I had to clean up and mop all the floors in my place. So I got some people coming over um, for business, my mother's business and stuff like that. So all the floors is wet. So I'm in my bed doing my thing here. Just extra chill today. Don't trip. Don't trip off the extra laxity. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as comfortable as I've ever been doing a reading. I ain't gonna start. This doing Twin Flames in Union, Reunion, and Recognition. It'll show up as like Twin Flames in Cahoots or something like that. You know what I mean? As far as the title is concerned, because like I say, every time I put Twin Flames in Union, Reunion, and Recognition, don't nobody watch that shit. So hopefully y'all watch this week. So head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and then I'm gonna tell you why we do readings on Twin Flame unions, reunions, and recognition, and we will start. So head. That's your thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions that you're making, the shit you're thinking. It's your mentality, your mental state, your mental health, your mental capacity, you know? Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Your heart mind must be aligned. And who rules the heart mind department? The divine feminine. That's her area, of expertise. Feminine state, a heart and mind. Then you got wands. Wands are needs. Needs are things you're doing, things you've done. Not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's what you currently doing. Actions and behavior. That's what wands are. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. It's his territory. Then you got pentacles. What's a pentacle? It's a person, place, or a thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. And all pentacles expire. So the main reason why I do twin flame union, reunion, and recognition readings is for the people who are in Twin Flame Union, who are in Twin Flame Recognition, and who are in Twin Flame Reunion. You know, there's 4 stages to a Twin Flame situation. You got recognition, separation, union, and reunion. But separation happens after everything. You recognize your twin, you guys separate. You know, you unionize, then you separate. Then you get reunited, and then you separate. It's a constant motion. You know. You could be in union, reunion, and recognition and not even know it. You could have met your twin, but just ain't really made it valid yet. Just ain't really made it clear yet. Just ain't really understood that yet. You could be in union right now. You just ain't got that stamp of approval yet because you ain't heard what you need to hear or seen what you need to see yet or felt what you need to feel or some shit like that. Every time I ended up in union or every time I ended up in reunion, like I was already in it by the time I figured it out. Like I was late seeing it, seeing I was in union after psychics and other people told me I was going to be in union. Like I was in union, I just didn't see it. You know, people have to get together. Like twins have to get together. Twins have to meet. Twins have to get in union, reunion, and recognition. It's like a miracle. Miracles has to happen to kind of remind you that miracles happen around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Dreams come true as a sign to let you know that dreams come true. If dreams can come true and miracles can happen and wishes can become granted, why can't people get into twin flame union, reunion, and recognition? Is it because they can't stay in twin flame union, reunion, and recognition? That might be the bit, but it ain't meant for you to stay. It ain't meant to be romantic. If it is, that's a fucking plus. It ain't meant for you two to be physical. If it is, that's cool as shit. You understand what I'm saying? Twin flames are just built to make each twin the best person that they can be. You meeting your divine counterpart is just gonna make you the best person you can be. And your divine counterpart meeting you is just gonna make them the best person they can be. They lit your fire, you lit they fire. You know what I'm saying? Like twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. It's like I say, you fly to another country only to see another person with your face. It's like you black, you travel to Turkey or India or some shit, and you see a person who look just like you. You just like, yo, what the fuck? Is this my long lost brother? Are we from the same family? You're gonna be alarmed if you seen a person with the same face as you, especially if you're not a twin. Even if you are a twin and you go and see like a triplet, like damn, like what the fuck? Like that's how scary a twin flame situation is. That's how shocking a twin flame situation is. That's how unprepared you are for twin flame union, reunion, recognition. It has to happen. Union happens when you don't believe, when you don't think it, when you don't believe it can even happen, when you ain't ready for it. That's when union happens. It's divine timing. You can't plan on divine timing. That's all I wanted to say. Let's give it this message. So, first card in this message, we got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is all about distractions. Three of Cups is about you and the people who revolve around you, like moons do a planet or planets do a star. You know what I mean? Like, this is you and your children. This is your children and your parents. This is your friends and your associates. This is your staff who you employ and, you know, your family who you take care of. Like, you know, people orbit you. These are important people. Only person that's orbiting you is a person of importance. Unless, you know, it's a person that's living vicariously through you, which is a motherfucking distraction too. You know what I'm saying? But Three of Cups, which is emotions and feelings, is mainly just accepting the other part of the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is the Two of Cups, right? This is you and a person you love. Okay, you can love a person all motherfucking day. This person can love you all motherfucking day. But guess what? You're going to have to accept and love the persons and the people that they love too. So this is you, this is your mate, but this is your mate's family, mother, brother, sister. You know, they don't like you. They try to keep you distant from the person you love. It's hard loving this person with these people in your person's life. You love this person, but your person's peoples love your person's too. So you're gonna have to accept everything that comes with your love. The people, the place they're at in life. I mean, it's how you feel. You know, it's called true acceptance. You can love a person all day, but do you really love them? Like, do you really love this person? You can't just love the person. You gotta love their family through and through. This person you love has a child that's not yours. Well, you gotta love that child too. This is a package, my nigga. Like, can't love a person and not the kid. You can't love a person and not the family. You can't have a girlfriend and not have their friends or besties or people around them. You can't just have your lover to yourself. It don't work like that. Your lover got friends. Your lover got family. Your lover got a career. Your lover got shit going on. All right? This is what twins need to under fucking stand. All right? Yeah, you in a twin flame demo. Yeah, you trying to, you know, stay in it and do what you can to try to get with your masculine or get with your feminine. You know, like, you love people unconditionally. You know, that's how you mature in love. You love a person, cool. Well, you need to be mature enough to deal with everything that comes with this person you love. That's love. That's love evolved. Three is all about evolution. Bottom line, we got the Five of Wands. This is outside conflict. You know, things that don't involve you unless you involve yourself in it. But why? This is what family has to say about your relationship. You know, like, you in love with your twin, but it's like everybody got something to say about your twin. Everybody got something to say about your relationship. Everybody got something to say about the way you live in your life. Everybody got something to say about what you doing. You know, that's just words. You know, yeah, it's actions. They going off that. They saying shit and they going off what they say. But who gives a fuck? You know, sticks and stones break bones, but words never fucking hurt you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody can say something to influence what you do, to influence your actions, that's an outside conflict. That's some shit you're gonna have to work on. You care about what people think too much. You know what I mean? You care about, like I say, people who don't care about you. They don't have the love that you have. They don't have a twin flame demo. They don't have psychic powers. They're not in tune with the infinite. Let them talk. Let them assume. Let them think whatever the fuck they want to think. You are the master. Plus the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the thing. So fuck what anybody got to say about your love, your relationships, your friendships, your lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? This goes for the masculine and feminine. Don't let what people gotta say get in the way of your love. Bottom line, overall energy. Don't let the people in the life of your lover to get in the way between the love you have with your lover. Your lover ain't let their family get in the way of you. They still fucking with you even though they family hate them. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to accept too. It's all about sacrifice. You don't know what your mate sacrifices for you. You don't know, like, y'all in love, but you kind of don't probably know what your lover got to go through to love you, given the type of person that you are. Like I say, most of us feminines, we like psychics and shit. We know some of us is witches and shit. You know, some of us have a lifestyle and a way of living that's just looked down and frowned upon to other people. These other people ain't gonna understand, but at least your mate understands, at least your twin understands, at least your karmic understands, at least your lover understands, whoever understands. As long as your mate understands you and you understand your mate, that's all that matters. Overall bottom line energy. Coming to this thing. Feminine. You got the three of swords. This is going past the point of no return. You know, pain. Pain is mental. Like, even physical pain is mental. Like, that's why the gunshot or that stab wound or that cut or that dislocated bone or that broken bone hurts, because it's just, it's what your brain calls pain. Just nerves and, shit like that. Like, that's why some people can deal with pain better than other people. It's a mental thing. You just train your brain to be stronger than pain. It's a mental thing. Pain is what you make it. It could be the most excruciating or worst pain ever, or it can be something that you can bear given your mind strength. But we all got to go past the point of no return. And all going past the point of no return is basically leaving something behind, moving on from something, or just saying goodbye to something or letting something go. It's the mental part of endings. This ain't an ending. Ten of Wands is an ending. That's a temporary ending. Ten of Swords is an ending. That's a permanent ending. But before any ending happens, you're going to have to go past the point of no return while ending something. So, Ace of Swords, that's ascension. That's going up. What's up? God is what's up. That's the right road. That's the right path. That's where you need to go, where you need to be, right? You might not be prepared to walk your path, to walk your purpose, to walk down this road that's going to lead to marriage, to walk down this road that's going to lead to maturity. We all got to grow up. We all got to come up. We all got to go up. Some of us are ready, some of us aren't. But make sure you get ready. But in this whole getting ready process, weighing your options process, make sure you hurry up and get what you need to get. Why? Because we're going to have to go past the point of no return. We're going to go up anyway, whether you want to or not, whether you feel like it or not, whether it's time to or not. Like, the going past the point of no return thing is going to happen. The going up thing is going to happen. The pain thing is going to happen. You got to end things to begin things. If something has to end, that means you got a new beginning. But you can't step into a new beginning unless you end something. Point blank, period. So, masculine, you come into the situation with the divine feminine. It's the Queen of Wands. Trinity from the Matrix. What makes the divine feminine so special? She's the light bearer. She's yours. What do you do to divine feminine? You illuminate them. You see how powerful your divine feminine is? You see all the powers that she got? You see all, like, the evolution and the spiritual development your feminine been getting since she been around you? She's activated. You activate your twin. Masculines, you're a big reason on why your feminine has evolved. Maybe she evolved before you met her, but even by meeting her, you still light her fire. You still set her ablaze. Your feminine is a phoenix, man. Destroying everything in her path and recreating new life from everything she touches. She's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But you're dangerous too. Like I say, this is infinite fire that never stops burning. This is an urge that'll never be satisfied, like a thirst that'll never be quenched. You know, When it comes to your feminine, like I say, it's always some shit. Always things is gonna happen with your feminine in your life. Everything is gonna equate and go back to your feminine, like your divine feminine. Like usually when masculines have the feminine's energy, it's just like your feminine is on your mind constantly. It's something you think about. She's always in the back of your head. Your feminine is in the back of your motherfucking head. And more smoke on that. We got the Eight of Pentacles, which is life. Life is a B to 80%, a good standing. What's a life? Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you sleeping on, the four walls you call a shelter, a job, your car, your purpose, your path. God is in your life. Your twin flame is in your life. Your divine feminine is in your life. You know what I mean? Like your big divine feminine is a huge part of your life. Something that you're finally willing to accept. You know, that's something you've been denying for a while. You can't deny it anymore. That's something you've been kind of downplaying for a long time. You can't really downplay that fact no more. Like I said, the divine is just a huge chunk of your life. And you're a huge chunk of your divine feminine's life. But divine feminine, you in regards to yourself personally and directly, we got the Four of Wands. Twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. Like I say, twin flame union has to happen. That's just how it go. Whether you want it to happen or not. You know, reunion happens whether you want it to happen or not. You meet your twin. Whether you wanted to meet your twin or not, it just happens. Like divine timing is something you can't expect or guess or go off of. Like I say, remember how you met your masculine, feminine, or how you met your feminine, masculine, where you guys were emotionally when you guys seen each other, when you guys befriended each other, when you guys started talking to each other. You know, you guys were in the same place. Obviously, you guys were in the same place in order to come together. Like, in order for recognition to even happen, you and your twin got to be in the same place, in the same space, at the same time to really recognize each other. Like, you can see your twin all around and shit, but eventually it gets to a point where you two are like in front of each other's face, like in front of each other's space, doing shit with each other. Like, that's recognition. You got to be in the same hometown, you know, or the same city, or the same school, or the same building, or the same location for you two to come together. It was meant for you two to be in the same place for recognition to happen. Reunion or union. Union or reunion happens when you two are face to face. Y'all two was living in different cities. It just so happened y'all in the same city today. Shit. Damn, my master's in town today. Like, well, I wouldn't expect him to come see me just because he's in town. He hit you up. Hey, what you doing? I'm in town. What the deal? You've been avoiding your masculine like the motherfucking plague. Not picking up his phone calls, you know what I'm saying? Trying to wean yourself off him and shit. Or vice versa. And it's like you go to your home gym to go work out. You see your masculine or your feminine there. You go to your favorite bar that you used to take your feminine or your masculine to, and you find your feminine and masculine there. You just felt something to just drive down this block today, you know what I mean, and reminisce on an old place or old spot you and your twin used to hang out, only to find your twin there doing the same shit you doing. Y'all both reminiscing, only to look and see each other and goddamn, let's go, let's talk. Fuck it. I've been avoiding you. Seems like fate brought us here today. You know what I mean? This is fate. I told you, Four Wands, Twin Flame, Union, Reunion, Recognition. Nigga, that's God making that shit happen. You don't make union and reunion happen. It's going to happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? You prepare for Twin Flame, Union, Reunion, Recognition. You prepare for separation too, because that's part of the process. Same swag you got in union, reunion, and recognition is the same swag you need to have in separation. Same energy. Because it's the same impact. It's the same growth. It's the same development that happens whether you with your twin or not. Something true twins get. You know, you get all that when you Four of Wands at home in the fourth and fifth dimension. That's Zion. That's the real world where God dwells, where divines be. You know what I mean? And where everything makes sense. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, we got the sauce. Six of Cups, that's the sauce card. That's your steez. That's your essence. That's what makes you you. Everybody is saucy. Why are we all saucy? Because we're all born the same. We're all human beings. That means we're all God's children. That means we all loved by God. That means we all got powers. That means we all got purpose. That means we all got path and shit. But guess what? All of us ain't gonna find that. All of us ain't gonna fuck with God. All of us ain't gonna get to the promised land. Yeah, we the same, but we different. But the only way to make yourself different from the average person who got sauce, because everybody's saucy, is to step to the next step, the Seven of Cups, which we'll get to if it pops out. Who's the sauce maker? The divine feminine. Who's the sauce taker? The divine masculine. Feminines, we make sauce. Masculines take sauce. So what I mean by feminines who make sauce, like I say, we turn our masculines into the men and the women that they are. Because our masculines turn us into the men and women we are. Okay? Like, it's the sauce that the masculine is addicted to. That's the reason why Four of Wands happen. Why you always see your masculine comes back. Or why your masculine always calls back. Or why your masculine always pops back. It's always like home. It's like coming home. It's like you go out in the world, you do what you need to do. And what's the last shit you do when you done in the fucking world? You bring your ass home. Like, masculines always bring their ass home. Why? Because that's where the sauce at. Masculine don't know how to make sauce. So he needs sauce. How does he get sauce? From you, divine feminine, just being in your presence is where your masculine gets his sauce. It's your steez. It's your essence. Your very being fills your masculine up like barbecue wings do or barbecue chicken does. Like, it's chicken. It's regular meat. But once you put sauce in that bitch, man, it just tastes like home. Like, you've been fiending for some barbecue. That barbecue that you used to have coming up. And it's like that sauce. It's not necessarily the meat at the barbecue you geeked about. It's necessarily like the sauce on the meat. Like the barbecue sauce your granddaddy used or your daddy used, or the way you season the meat and shit. Like, it ain't just regular meat we eating on in barbecues. We eating like seasoned meat. Like special dishes. Say you Asian or some shit. This is going home and getting a dish that like your mom or grandma used to make. It's a dish that takes you back home. A smell that takes you back home. A place that takes you back home to good times. Six of Cups is also like nostalgia. Like a smell can send you back to your childhood, or seeing something, or playing with something, or having something in your possessions takes you back to the wonder years or to better days and shit. You know, that's what the sauce is to the masculine. Like, all seeing the feminine, smelling the feminine, being around the feminine, talking with the feminine, doing shit with the feminine, all that shit brings back sweet memories of how shit used to be. Things change. So shit doesn't stay the same. The relationship that you and your twin had during recognition is going to be different by the time you get into reunion. It was different when you got into union. Every time you separate from your twin, like I said, it's more lessons to learn. It's more growth and development to go through. Absence makes the heart finder. So why your twin being, your divine masculine being MIA, away from you a lot, it just makes your twin, like I say, if you calling your twin all the time and your twin ain't hitting you back, stop calling your twin. Let your twin hit you up. If you popping up on your twin, checking up on your twin all the motherfucking time, just stop doing that shit. He'll start doing it. Whatever you ain't getting, you will get once you stop doing what you doing. So if you wanna, like I say, if you calling a lot and he ain't picking up, just stop calling. He'll eventually be the one calling a lot and you not picking up. Like, monkey see, monkey do. Whatever you does, he's gonna do. You don't do what the masculine does, because feminine, you the leader. Masculine's just doing his job, following the leader. You lead. Soon you get to doing what the masculine doing, feminine. Soon you start following the masculine. Soon you become dependent on the divine masculine sauce, because we all got sauce. Soon you get addicted to the masculine sauce the way he's addicted to your sauce. Soon you get to doing your masculine the way your masculine get to doing you. Soon you get to doing tit for tat, monkey see, monkey do shit, and following the masculine instead of the masculine following you. There's going to be karmic consequences to that. karmic consequences. Well, he can do it. Why I can't do it? Do it. Just don't do it because he doing it. Your masculine get a karmic situation. Why did your masculine get in a karmic situation? Usually because you in one. That's what you was on. So he's doing what you're doing, which is normal. But you see your masculine got a karmic situation. So you get in a karmic situation because he in one. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good karmic from that. It's gonna be good karma from that. You ain't supposed to be doing what he does. Okay? And you can't trip from him doing what you doing either. It's like your kid. Watch what the fuck you do around your children. You don't want your children emulating what the fuck you doing. You're the parent here. Alright? So what? You gonna say that? What you gonna say? Your kid do some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing. Your child see you doing it. They get to doing it. How you gonna shit on your child? Oh, I told you not to do that. What your kid gonna say? But you do it. Hey, you the leader. You gotta set the example. It's your job, feminine. You know? Not saying our masculines are children or some shit like that. Like I say, they just doing what the fuck you're doing. Make sure you're not doing what they're doing. Make sure they're following you and you're not following them, because that's not how the shit goes, okay? The masculine role, feminine. You in regards to the masculine, you got the Ace of Swords. That's Ascension. That's going up. Moving on up. Like George and Wheezy, Joe. What's up, goddess? What's up? That's the only right way. It's only one right way in life, and that's up. You can go left, right. You can go down. You can go around. You can go all around this third dimension. But you're just going in a circle. You got to get out of this dimension. And you do that by going up. Ace of Swords is strength, power, authority, dominion, valor, courage. Hey, for anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life, God can give you that. How does God give it to you? Through information. Not awareness. Awareness would be the Ace of Wands. It's the Ace of Swords. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, through Ascension, you find everything. You find God ascending. You find path, purpose ascending. You find your twin flame ascending. You find miracles, dreams, and wishes granted by ascending. You find, like I say, strength, power, authority, dominion. Anything you need in life, you find by going up. Okay? It's your job to go up. This is your soul ascension process. This is what matters. Yeah, you got a twin flame situation. That matters too, but not as much as your soul ascension program. Yeah, your career and making money and really establishing yourself financially and pinnacly in the world, that shit's important too, but it ain't as important as your soul ascension process. This is your number one thing that you need to be doing as a divine. Masculine too, but as a divine feminine, this shit really weighs on your motherfucking shoulders. Where's your soul going? We know where you going in life. You know where you going in life. That you figure life out. Okay, we still got the flip side to life, nigga. Where you going? Where you from? Where you came from? What you about? That's the fifth dimensional, the whole fourth, fifth dimensional thing. You know, life is beautiful. We're supposed to take advantage of life here. Do the best things that we can do to help ourselves, our family, you know what I'm saying, our community and shit like that. But like I say, at the end of the day, we ain't going to heaven with our money. We ain't ascending with our family and friends. You were born in this world alone. Well, I was a twin. I was born with somebody. But I'm definitely going to die by myself, though. You know what I'm saying? When our time is over with in this life, we're going to the next life. You know what I'm saying? 7 trillion inhabited planets in this universe. God always got work to do. So, at the end of the day, as long as our job on this planet, on this realm, is handled and done, that's all that matters. That's how we assure our ascension process, basically identifying what it is God wanted us to do, why He put us here in the first place, and executing that. You gotta do what you gotta do. Imagine if Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or Marcus Garvey or Harriet Tubman or fucking Joan of Arc or, you know what I mean, any major person in history, imagine if they didn't do what the fuck they came to Earth to do. It'd be all fucked up. Everybody breaks barriers. Everybody breaks molds. Everybody invents shit, create shit. Could be a song. Look at Michael Jackson. Like, this nigga really used music to heal the world and made it a better place, man. I'm sure Michael Jackson is the only artist that I feel that aliens know. Given what he was on with his music, this nigga made very powerful music. This nigga influenced a whole generation of artists and entertainers, man. Any Mike, nigga. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Michael Tyson. You know what I mean? These are the motherfucking best of the best. Michael Johnson, the runner. You dig what I'm saying? Like, whether it's sports you playing, whether you're an artist, whether you are a spiritual advisor, whatever you are, whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Why? Because it was meant for you to do it. Ain't nobody else, wasn't nobody's job to do your job. Wasn't nobody born here to do what you were born here to do. We're all X-Men. We all got powers, but we all got different powers. Don't know X-Men got the same power. We're all part of like I said, we're all part of the universe. We all have our place in this world. Just like every cell in your body has a purpose, every person on this planet has a purpose. And we all work together and coincide and function off each other. You know? Ascension. By going up, you stay up. By going up, you stay up. And if you're going up, then ain't nothing coming down. Masculine, you regards to yourself, personally, we got the Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior. What's the Wounded Warrior? That's the actions that you're doing or putting time, energy, and resources into something. It's taking its toll. You want to make something happen. How do you make things happen? You do wands. To what? Pinnacle. Manifest. You want to manifest something. Okay? You need to put that work in. This is not only putting work in, but putting a lot of work in. Actually putting a lot of work in or where it's taking its toll on you. This is working so hard you tired, or you sore, or you woe down, or it's taking its toll on you. This is like working out so hard you throw up. This is playing basketball or football so hard till you faint. This is getting calluses on your hands and thumbs from trying to learn how to play the guitar. This is losing your fucking voice from singing all day. It takes its toll. You can't overexert yourself because it could be bad. It's like you running a marathon and you ain't had no water. Like, drink some fucking water. It don't make sense for you to die in the attempt of you trying to win a race or to work yourself to death just to pay bills, or, you know what I'm saying, for you to lose yourself in a relationship or a partnership just from doing every fucking thing. Like, it's your action. You chose to lose yourself in a relationship. You chose to work till you fainted. You chose to, you know what I mean, go until it took a toll on you and it ended up being bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch the time, energy, and resources you put into things. If it's worth it, it's cool, but it ain't worth you losing a limb. It ain't worth your health. It ain't worth your self-respect. It ain't worth your peace of mind. It ain't worth some things. It's your worth. It's like a person, like I say, you put everything into another person because you love this person so much. You give them all your resources. You give them all everything. Anything they want, you give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you fuck with them like that. Like, you rock with them that way. But what's the point of you giving a person everything you have at your expense? Suppose they don't even like you like that. Suppose it's like The Office. Michael Scott. The way Michael Scott put faith in Ryan. The temp. Michael always did nice shit for Ryan. Always went over the top for Ryan. Always stuck his neck out for Ryan. But what does Ryan do? Ryan never appreciated the shit that Mike Scott did for him. Ryan didn't even look at Michael as a friend the way Michael looked at Ryan as a friend. Like, you know, but Michael's need to have Ryan as a friend or be accepted by Ryan as a friend just made him do shit that he normally wouldn't do. Even like Jan, Michael Scott's, fiance Jan, you know what I'm saying? Like, he basically went broke taking care of Jan. Like, he basically gave his whole life to Dunder Mifflin, to the corporation. It's like you give your life to the corporation, and it's like it's a corporation. They don't give a fuck about the man hours you put into shit, how much money you made them. They don't even know you. You're just another number in the system. It's like I say, you working for a corporation thinking that the shit you doing is gonna be seen and noticed from the corporation. Like, no. It's all about your actions, masculine. You feel told. You feel like you put a lot into something and it's taking its toll on you, and you feel like you ain't either getting nothing back from what you put in, or nobody cares about what you're doing. I mean, your feminine cares, but I guess you're talking about the world and shit. Future final row, wrapping this up. Going to the future feminine, we got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is rolling with the homies. That's my Clueless card. The movie Clueless. In the movie Clueless, everybody was clueless. Teachers was clueless. Students was clueless. Parents was clueless. But everything made sense at the end of the movie. At the end of the movie, everybody was paired up, and everything clicked. Six of Swords is shit clicking. When shit click with it. Six of Swords is an opportunity. When opportunity presents itself, take advantage of it. Six of Swords is an invitation. You get invited somewhere. All right, take it. You don't have to, but go with the flow. Fuck it. Maybe this invitation to this party might make you meet a celebrity. Maybe this invitation out might end up being the best day of your life or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Six of Swords is like riding an escalator. Just enjoy the ride. It's like you riding downhill on your bike. You ain't got to paddle. Just enjoy the breeze and try not to exert any energy, especially when you don't have to. What's the point of like riding your pedals down a hill? Just stop. Just ride down the hill and then use your energy when it's time to use your energy. Conserve your energy. It's hot as fuck outside. You doing yard work. It's like a cloud comes over the sun, but you got like a big piece of shade right now, and it's like the neighbor's sprinklers, water from the neighbor's sprinklers is hitting you while the shade is hitting you, and it's like, yo, this shit perfect. Like, man, let me just take it in and take it in the shade. You know what I'm saying? It's like you sit and you just feel that cool breeze and you feel that shade before the cloud passes by and that hot ass sun hits you again, and it's like you working again. You know what I'm saying? When life gives you a break, take it. But the break might not be that long. The break could literally just be 3 minutes of pure silence, of pure whatever. Take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that one moment, that one shot, that one break period could mean a lot. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a mother with kids riding around the motherfucking house like they just going crazy. All you want is just some peace and quiet and shit. And it's like, I don't know, like the ice cream man pop up. Oh, ice cream man, mom, can we go get some ice cream? It's like you give them money, they go out the door. And it's like this 2 minutes that you got with your kids out the house. Because they fuck with the ice cream man. Like, they're not in the house. All that screaming, all that shit is gone. It's like you just sit at your doorway and really just reverence the fact that this is probably the only peace and quiet you finna get today. And you just taking advantage of it. And then they come back and it's back to the script. So, any chance you can get to free your scalp, take a break, take a breather, make sure you do that. Don't pass up the chance for some shit like that. Final card in this message, masculine, we got the Ten of Pentacles. It's just you and somebody coming together like butt cheeks. It's two people becoming one. It's just two twins fusing together to be in union, reunion, and recognition together. This is, like I say, a manifestation. Masculine. It's something that you wanted to happen. You was lining your life up for a person, place, or thing to enter it. Now they can enter it. It's something you feel you needed to have before you can proceed. You have it now. Now you can proceed. Ten of Pentacles. Like I say, this is just a good fucking position. This is the A plus. You know, this is something so good you want to share it with somebody. You know, it's you and another Pentacle, masculine, another person, place, or thing that you just aligned yourself with. Kudos. So, what does the master want to say in the fourth and fifth dimension? Four of Cups, just the world, 3D, temporary space and time. It's the matrix, the crab bucket, plantation as I like to call it. But the masculine is letting you know feminine is get in tune with the world the way he does. I told you. When you see Neo in the Matrix, Neo is the divine masculine. Usually when you see Neo where he at, he in the Matrix doing shit. That's where Neo finds his answers. That's where Neo finds things through the Matrix. Feminine, we always in Zion, 401s. We in the real world most of the time. With real people fucking with real shit. Masculine, he be in the Matrix fucking with the fakes. Fucking with the karmics. Fucking with the people that kind of need divinity that ain't around to get it. Like I say, masculines are aware of things that you just aren't aware of, man. I'm feminine. You know, the divine masculine is in tune with the people on a level that you're not. He's in tune with the, like I say, not saying divines look down on karmics. It's just you ain't where trouble at. You ain't in the streets, and really see what the streets is looking like right now. Like you don't have a street level way of dealing with people. Masculine has a street level way of dealing with people. Like he's there. It's like masculine is like Barack Obama. Like, this nigga's a black president. So Barack know where the hood at. He know where areas need help. You know what I'm saying? A nigga come from Southside Chicago, nigga, like he know exactly what the Chi needs. More so than Donald Trump, more so than George Bush. Like he's in tune. You know what I mean? It's like Barack Obama. That's who the master is. It's like, you bringing slang to the White House. You bringing black shit to the White House. You bringing urban shit to the White House. It's not like the President Barack Obama was urban. It's just that nigga's in tune with the people. He really in tune with the world on a level no president has ever been. Rock didn't really come from humble beginnings. He came up probably like any other regular president. But look at the nigga wife though. Michelle Obama came from humble beginnings. Michelle Obama mama came from humble beginnings. Obama seen the streets, seen the gangs, seen the drugs and the gangster shit going on in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So he's fully aware of, the repercussions of the Reagan era. You know what I'm saying? The repercussions of the drug and the AIDS epidemic. Like, he could see firsthand what that shit did to people. More so than any fucking president. You know what I mean? So in reality, it does make Obama the best president because he can get both sides of the coin. Or can see life from both sides more than any other president has. And that's what your masons are. Your masons is just letting you know, hey, don't be sitting in your Ivy Tower all day. Come to the world. Don't just help people through your computer. Don't just help people, through spiritual and shit. Like, actually come to a food kitchen. Actually feed some people. Actually give some people some clothes. Actually come down to the streets where the crackheads and the thugs and the gangsters at and help. Don't just help from your heart and your mind. Come help on the physical street level. And that's all your masculine's trying to get you to understand. You think your masculine be in the world doing bullshit. That nigga be in the world doing good shit. You think that he can't get enough of the urban life or street life, or it's the reason why he stays in it. He don't stay in the street because that's where he want to be. He stay in the street because, like I say, that's his purpose. It's just you don't really look at it from the flip side the way your masculine looking at it, because you're just looking at it from your heart and mind perspective. Come to the knees and pinnacle level that your masculine be on, and a lot more shit to make sense. Not only just about your masculine, but about the world you living in. Feminine, what you want to say in the fourth and fifth dimension? Ten of Swords. The fourth, fifth dimensional self is telling you, divine feminine, a permanent ending is gonna happen. Death or a permanent ending. Something is ending. It's a wrap. It's some shit that ain't coming back. You gotta end things to begin things. Feminine, you about to step in a new beginning. So in order to step in this new beginning, you're gonna have to permanently end something. You gotta end things to begin things. Something's gonna end. That could be death too. Death is prevalent. Death happens all the time. You know, you can't trip on death. The older you get, the more funerals you're gonna attend. Like I say, death is real, death is prevalent. That's why you need to get on your shit always. Always be on your path, always six of swording. Take advantage of opportunities when life presents it to you. Cause like I say, ain't nobody promised tomorrow. And you're gonna have to live every day like that. Not a fear that you're gonna die, but just bless and live for the persons and the people who ain't here to live with you. What does the universe want to say? Final card in this message. Two of Wands. That's work. Work. Anything that you want done in this world, it's done through work. Your masculine, this is your divine masculine's role, 201. Your divine masculine know that more than anybody. In order to get anything you want out of life, you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to work. Ain't no way around work. Work. Ain't no free ride. Ain't nothing free. Ain't shit free in this world. You shit. Anybody giving you free shit? Then they working you. Ain't nothing free in this world. You work for every fucking thing. Despite what you think. So, hey, work. You want it bad enough, you'll work for it. You want to say something, you'll work for it. You want to change something, you'll work for it. It works. Just make sure you work it. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for Twin Flames and Separation, which is coming up shortly. Deuces.